Hello, welcome to Reading About Sharks Part 2. Earlier, I recorded a video with some introductions about sharks, just some basic facts from 2 books. Now I have 3 more books, and this time I'm going to focus on just what sharks eat and how they find their food. So I'm going to just read again parts of the book. I'm going to start with this book right here. This is Wild Sea Creatures, Sharks, Whales, and Dolphins. This is a book with the characters from the famous TV show Wild Kratts. And you open it up, and look who the authors are. Martin Kratt and Chris Kratt. Pretty cool. So there's no table of contents. I'm going to have to just flip forward and we can see that's about sea turtles. Oh, great white sharks. Now this isn't about all sharks, but it will give us a good idea about eating. Look at the picture right there. The mouth is open wide, showing all the teeth. That's going to be a good page about eating. Great white sharks. Great white sharks are the biggest hunting sharks. They have large, sharp teeth and a keen sense of smell. They hunt alone, and they like to eat dolphins. Dolphins work together to fight back. Now, I looked at this book before, but if I didn't, I might see this picture, as I said before, and I almost might read the first few words. Great white sharks are the biggest hunting sharks. So that's a good word right there. That's about eating. And it also has this word teeth. So that's a good way to, if you just are looking for specific information, to see if it's what you want. And this one says swimming. I think that's not going to be as much about eating. So I'm going to close this book up, put it aside, and move this book over here. This is All About Sharks by Jim Arnowski. I'm going to open this up to the exact page this time, just to save us some time. Okay. And there's some great captions I'm going to read. Like people, sharks can move their eyes in their sockets to see in different directions. And this right here says sensory pores with arrows showing those little dots. And this is a mako shark. So I'm going to remember those labels and captions because they're going to help us understand this main paragraph here. A shark can locate prey by sight or smell, by sensing movements with its lateral line. What is that? I'm going to look at the other side for the labels there to see if it's going to help me. Great hammerhead shark. That's the kind of shark we have here. Sand shark. Oh, lateral line right there. So that is the lateral line right there. And it says hammerhead sharks' eyes are positioned on the ends of their wide hammer-shaped heads. This gives hammerheads better distance perception than other sharks. Okay. So let's go back to this about the lateral line. So they can locate prey by sight or smell by sensing movement with its lateral line. I reread that now that I see what that is. And by picking up electrical impulses through its sensory pores. Remember those? Sharks can smell food over great distances. The scent of blood in the water can attract dozens of sharks and trigger a feeding frenzy. Sharks also use their sensory pores to pre-taste food by bumping it with their snouts. We'll close that up. Look at all these cool different sharks. And moving on to the last book. This is Amazing Sharks by Sarah L. Thompson. There's also no page of contents, so it's going to be tricky. This is an introductory page. That's kind of about a big fish. This is about an angel shark that's on the sand. That's about how they're like fish. And that's about baby sharks. Oh, but look at this picture. Just by looking at this. This picture shows just a close-up of the shark's teeth with his mouth open. He looks like he's about to eat. And then when I read this before, I saw some sharks eat. Look at that. It's the third word. So I think this is a good page to read, and we'll stop after this page. Some sharks eat stingrays or spiny sea urchins. Many eat other sharks. Tiger sharks have eaten tin cans and metal wire. Sharks have rows and rows of teeth. If one tooth falls out, a bigger one moves up to fill the hole. Some sharks lose thousands of teeth during their lives. I'm actually just got to read one more page, I think. This is a great one. It kind of connects with what we read before. And look at this cool looking shark. We've seen it before, the hammerhead. Sharks have many senses to help them find food. A shark can hear a fish in the water from more than a mile away. It can smell 1 drop of blood in 1,000,000 drops of water. A hammerhead can see well underwater. A hammerhead shark has 1 eye on each end of its long head. No one is sure why, although the book kind of told us about it. This is a good one too. If a fish is swimming or splashing, a shark can feel the water moving. Sharks can also feel electricity. Now this seems like it's about swimming or splashing, but we did talk about electricity before with eating. It helps them find food. So let's read on. Say it. Electricity. They help you with that big word. Every living thing gives off a little bit of electricity. People cannot feel it, but sharks can. Even if prey is hiding, a shark can still find it by feeling electricity in the water. And that's a lot to read, so I think we'll stop right there. That's a lot of information about what sharks eat and how they find their food. I hope you enjoyed reading all about sharks today. Have a great day.